Gotta say, you know, Daniel's been like hit and miss with me. I used to watch the show a lot. Then after a while, I was like, you know what? I can get the same kind of enjoyment from ridiculousness. I don't know. I guess I just kind of weaned off of Daniel Tosh a long time ago. But I know he's real funny. I've never, ever, ever watched him on stand up. So that's why I decided, you know what? I'm gonna do my reaction this time. I know you guys might have your favorite overreactor, whether it's Amy or Tiffany, and some of you, I mean, there's more to come with like Emma and things like that. So there's a coalition of the willing ready to roll on this channel. So be on the lookout. There's more people. Here's the skinny. For like my Bill Burr fans, I'm a huge Bill Burr fan, and I binged all of Bill's stuff a while ago when I became like aware of the fact that he's not just the guy from Breaking Bad and all that stuff, and the funny dude that was in Dave Chappelle. I caught up to all this stuff. Otherwise, I would have done reactions to all those Bill Burr videos. But I don't like anybody to do a reaction on this channel that's not authentic. If whatever your reaction is your reaction. So when people say, hey, I've never seen Daniel Tosh, hey, I've never seen Bill Burr, hey, I've never seen George Collins or Richard Pryor, whoever the comedian is, I'm going to reach out to you. If I think that you might be a good fit for the channel, maybe you might want to become one of the overreactors here on the show. So that's pretty much what we're doing. So, hey, if you're interested, hit me up on the DMs on Twitter or on Instagram, or put it in the box below and let me know if you might be interested in helping us out here on Talking Through the Media. So without further ado, I have to just get all that out the way. So now let's get into this Daniel Tosh Black. So I'm wondering if is it gonna be racist? Is it gonna be racist? So I'm prepared. Let's get it going. All right, go.
I hope the world ends in my lifetime. I want to see it. I don't want it to end tonight.
No, we're having fun.
And I know the hand that I was dealt. When shit hits the fan, I don't make good decisions. I die hour one. Hey, we need to go north. I don't know where north is. I'm gonna stay here, guys. Dead. Some of you, you're gonna survive for a while. Good for you. Sizing people up as quick as you can. Do you know how to fly a plane? No? Knife to the throat. Out of my way. You're useless. That's what I've learned from watching movies. If anybody ever comes running up to you screaming, do you know how to fly a plane? Muster up some courage in a hurry. Yep. Nobody screaming, do you know how to fly a plane, doesn't have horrible things happening right behind them. Just jump in that cockpit, just start flipping switches. Calm down, my plane's a little different. Have you out of here in no time. Does this have a mirror? No? Okay, that was a joke. Haha. That's how you survive a little bit longer. I watch any TV show with Alaska in the title just so I can see what a real man is supposed to look like. Or Bear Grylls, I love him. A British Green Beret giving us survival tactics while we sit on the couch and snack. Come on, who's that show for? I can rule out half the planet. I don't know a woman that can do one pull-up, let alone climb a vine up a waterfall to eat a bat. Yeah, heads up, ladies, you're gonna die at the bottom. I'm going up there to eat bat. Do you know how to eat a bat? I saw this episode. I'll tell you, it's not as hard as you think. First thing you have to do, catch a fucking bat. I'm out. Catch a bat? Yeah, I can't kill a fly in under 3 hours in my house with equipment. You want me to blindly walk into a scary cave and barehand a flying AIDS rat? AIDS rat. That's literally all he does. He just walks in and just snatches it by the feet or hooves, whatever the fuck bats have. And close your eyes, PETA, here comes the tough part. Then he just bashes it over a rock because he wants his snack tender. Meanwhile, his camera crew's just laughing, eating Luna bars, like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Doesn't this stinky Brit realize American reality television is fake? We can pause the camera and put granola and pudding down and be like, you have to eat your bat to survive.
Oh my God.
He's chewing on a real bat. He's like, uh-oh, this could be a poisonous bat. The fuck did you just say? It's 11:30 at night. I'm trying to go to bed. Now I have to get up and Google what bats are edible. If there's a faint yellow diamond under the left eye, be wary. I'm looking at women that aren't laughing. My guess is you're hung up on the part where I said you can't do a pull-up and you checked out.
Yeah, they gone. You lost them,
I
bro.
can do a pull-up. Yeah, and there's a reason you're here alone. Your shoulders are gross and nobody likes you.
Damn,
You knock it off with a CrossFit. Nobody needs to flip a tire in 2015. We all have AAA. You haven't had your period in 4 years for a reason. You're growing a dick. Now lighten up. May I open the door for you? Nope, I've got it. Woman. You're the superior sex. I don't care.
Did you say steak?
You ever get road rage? That's embarrassing. I've had road rage before and won, and I've had road rage and lost. I'm gonna tell you 2 different stories. You can determine which is which. And the first one I wanna point out, I was pretty young at the time. And the only reason I want you to know that is because I don't approve of what I said. But I had just moved out here to Los Angeles. I was in traffic in my Acura with the sunroof open. Yeah, I was doing pretty well from day one. Started from the upper middle-ish, now I'm here. I was yelling through my sunroof at a guy in a delivery truck, and I don't remember what we were fighting over. But at one point, I may have yelled, "That's why you have to work on Saturday, you piece of shit." And then he spit a mouthful of Doritos onto me.
I told you lost. I told you. I knew it.
So I lost.
You that young, yeah. You
Right?
lost.
If a man spits a mouthful of Doritos on your face, you have 2 options. You can 1, get a machete and murder everyone in his family. Or 2, you can close your sunroof because that psycho is not bluffing. I had chewed up Dorito on my lip. I can still feel it right now. I didn't have any napkins in my glove compartment. That was over 15 years ago. You think there's napkins in my glove compartment today? You're goddamn right there is. Every time I go to a restaurant, I take a big fuck you to the environment stack. And they're like, hey, don't take so many napkins. I'm like, I had chewed up Dorito from another man on my face. Now, here's a time more recently that I had road rage. I think I handled things a little more maturely. Again, I was in Los Angeles. I was on the 10 freeway eastbound, middle lane. Don't know what that says about my personality, but that's where you'll find me. I'm not an aggressive driver. Drive a station wagon. I was doing nothing wrong. I saw a car changing lanes, driving like a maniac, cutting people off. He was coming toward me. He wanted me to get out of the way. I chose not to. I'm like, fuck it, slam into me. He didn't. But he got on my bumper, and he was irritated, he was flipping me off. I noticed he has a wedding ring on, and his wife's in the front seat. And at that moment, no, I got real confident. Because I'm like, there's no way you're gonna go to the level of crazy that I'm about to. Yeah. Not with your wife sitting next to you.
No,
like at some
dude.
point, she's gonna have to be the voice of reason.
No,
Like, stop
dude.
it, Philip, just drive, I'm
No,
scared.
unless she's crazy too.
So I got real brave,
used to
right?
it.
I'm flipping them off. I'm brake checking. I'm holding the windshield wiper fluid on.
I've done
Like,
that.
is that your move?
Oh, that's-
Yeah, a very passive aggressive. I've cleared my calendar. I'm doing nothing for the rest of my life except irritating this asshole behind me.
Yeah.
We're going about 10 miles an hour on the freeway at this
done
point,
this.
and he won't pass me. I kind of respect it. I'm out of fluid. My exit's coming up, so I get off the freeway, and then he follows me right off the freeway. And at that moment, the real Daniel came crashing back, where I'm like, oh shit.
Yep.
You were supposed to keep driving. That's not your wife. That's a hooker. You're gonna murder, isn't it? Like, you gotta think fast. What do? Well, I know this exit. It's Robertson exit if you want to verify it. There's a very large black homeless guy at the bottom with a sign that just said food. I aggressively drove toward him with this guy right on my bumper, slammed on my brakes to a dead stop so he's pinned behind me, can't get around. I roll my window down. I give the guy $20. I say, you need to go crazy on the car behind me. I swear, he doesn't even hesitate. Both hands on the hood, cocks his head, starts screaming at the guy. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna murder him too. Now I got blood on my hands, but I don't really care because it's a homeless guy. I'm like, it's probably not even the worst decision he's made today. So I take off, and the driver shoots me one last look, and I appreciate it because he certainly didn't have to. But he gave me the, you won.
Well played. Well played, sir.
And I've never felt better about anything I've ever done in my entire life.
Well played.
You know, for the rest of his life, every time he gets in the car with his wife, she's gonna be like, you remember the one time with the homeless guy? Maybe I should drive, that's all I'm saying, hothead. So remember that next time you lose your cool behind the wheel. Calm down. Find a homeless person, pay them to do it for you. Way safer, and you feel good about yourself. And the only part of that story I embellished even the slightest bit was the amount of money that I gave him. Because if you think I'm giving out 20s, you're fucking crazier than he was.
I was about to say.
Thank you very much. Good night.
I was about to say, there's no, I mean, look, for one, I don't carry cash anymore. So I feel bad whenever I see a homeless person, I kind of want to give money to them, but it's like, well, you don't got nothing I can swipe with. So I always feel bad that I don't carry cash anymore, but it's, it's the way it is nowadays. But you don't got nothing to swipe with. I'm gonna get hit for that. That's all good. You don't give a shit. All right. Okay. Maybe I need to. Okay. I'm gonna continue on this Daniel Tosh path. Maybe every other week, I'm gonna throw my hat into the rotation. Have I ever done? Let's talk about this. Have I ever done this before? There was an asshole on the freeway trying to pull the whole get out of the. I know 90% of you guys are gonna be like, you should have got pulled over, but fuck it, I don't give a shit. I was on the left lane, which is they call the passing lane, but people don't use it for the passing lane. People use it for the I'm gonna speed lane. So I mean, I'm in the passing lane and I'm going the speed limit, a little bit above the speed limit. I don't give a shit. But this guy was like, I'm going 100 miles per hour. I don't care if the speed limit is 70. So he's on my bumper, he's flashing his lights, and I would have gotten over if he just would have just pulled up on me regularly. But we're talking about the middle of the night and an empty ass freeway. Like, he could have also easily have ooh, edit that out. We're talking about an empty ass freeway, and he could have easily gone like 3 lanes over to go around me. We're talking about an empty ass freeway, and he could have gone to like 3 lanes over me to get around. But the etiquette is you're supposed to get over, pull over for the guy that's trying to pass you, right? Well, I didn't feel like doing it because he was acting like an asshole. So he gets on my bumper, like just right there, and he turns his brights on. My woman's sitting in the car with me too. We're just having a conversation and stuff, and she's giving me that look like, just pull over. But I'm giving her that look like I'm fuck this guy, fuck his mother. She can feel the F-bombs coming out of me. I wasn't gonna let this dude win. So the brights were on, and I just flipped that little lever on the mirror. So because that's the intent, brighten you up, make the mirror flash in your eyes. You don't like it. Flip that little switch, turns him into a nice little 2 little white ball glow in the background. He's nothing. He's a shadow. The side mirrors are glowing in your face. You push that little left. The side mirrors are glowing in your face. You push that little button. They turn up or they turn outward. Whatever. And I slow down for him to pass me. I'm like, hey, let's go. I did the same thing. Crawled down to 10. That's as slow as I could. And the dude stayed on me. He stayed on me. But I wasn't going to stop. And I wasn't going to pull over. And eventually, he went around and he did that smoke thing that he tried to do. And that's when I got out of the line of that smoke. I wasn't going to have that stuff trailing in my face. I got on the far right lane so the smoke wouldn't hit me, and I just laughed my ass off. I know that dude was pissed off, but it was just me being stupid. The guy could have been a psycho. I don't know. I mean, I've done it. I've been in plenty of road race situations where I lost. So I feel him on that one. That was funny. I know Daniel Tosh is funny. It's just that I don't know what it is about his comedy that just doesn't make me want to stick it out. I'm not gonna like break an appointment to like go watch a special of his like with like you have with other comedians. Sometimes I'll I just sit down and be like, hey, let's watch this guy just zone out. But maybe I should. Let me know. Was this special worthy? Is it as if it's considered a good Daniels? I guess it'll depend on how you guys react to it. Let me know what you think about my reaction to it. I thought it was funny. I know Daniel Tosh is funny, but should I watch more of his stand-up? Put it in the box below. Let me know. Let's talk about it. If you have any questions, though, any legit questions, you want to talk about anything, whether it's movies, what you want to talk about, comedy, you want to talk about whatever. If it's entertainment related, that's what this channel is about. Entertainment news. Put it in the box, man. Let's talk about it. We'll talk about it on our We Got Your Mail, our Q&A show, our segment. Look out for the voting things. Suggest me some other comedians that you want us to react to, because we love to react to these things. So look out for the other overreactors. Look out for Emma. Look out for Tiff. Hopefully Amy. And we'll get some more reactions to you. Some besides all the regular stuff, the movie trailers and things like that. So yeah, just keep talking to us, guys. Keep it simple, keep it sweet, and send your suggestions. Let's keep this community going. Appreciate you. Support the channel any way if you can, whether it's subscribing, hitting the like button, or if you want to become a Patreon for exclusive content. And we appreciate you all, guys. Until next time, hey man, peace.
Our supporters help make all this content possible, so make sure you check out our Patreon page so you can help us bring you the content you want.
When I did that, was that too much? Did I violate? Stuff like that.
Oh, I don't think that's ever happened to me. I don't think any guy that I've been with has ever recapped. They'd be like, wow, that was amazing. But...